How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking action figures. So I'd just like to start this video off with a disclaimer. Around about towards the end, 7 minutes in on this video of when editing, the audio decides to completely mess up. The delayed effect is back. I do apologise for this. I have found what the issue was in this video, and there will be no issues for next week's video. That's right, so today we're going to be talking about my classic Dalek collection. Now, obviously, I've not been involved in watching the classic series, and the only classic series that I have watched is the TV movie with Paul McGann. But if you stay tuned to this channel, there will actually be things coming up soon where I get an education in Classic Who. So hit that subscribe button and let's get right into the video. So we're going to start off with the B&M sets. Now these are actually in storage and I don't have them on me, so I'm going to make a list right here and put the photos up. So I have got the history of the Dalek set 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now obviously I haven't got them on me to show you, but those are the sets which I have from B&M. In addition to this, another set which I don't have on me but I do have is the Jungle set right here. It was a Character Options Online exclusive. I ordered it right away because Daleks are my favourite villain, and those right away went into my basket, got them when they were released, they came, and that is also a set which I have got. Now these sets which I have got here, which I have told you about, are actually still boxed, minting box, never opened them, and I don't plan on opening them anytime soon. Now I really am glad I've got these sets. Unfortunately, yes, they are in storage, so I can't get them down to show you right now. Same as the figure, the Blowfish figure I mentioned last week. It's in the same place as that. But these figures I do have in my collection, and I am absolutely in love with these figures. So let's move on to the figures that aren't actually boxed and are loose in my set, which are the classic Dalek figures. And we have got 9 to look at. So the first one that we're going to look at is the first Dalek set released, the first classic Dalek set released, and this is the Dalek Collector set 1. So here they are, the 3 figures that I have. Now I'm having a little issue with lighting, so I'm just going to sort that out so you can see these better. Okay, so now I've turned the second light on, you should be able to see better. So the first one in this set is a Genesis of the Dalek. Now I absolutely love this figure. I am so glad that I have got it. It's iconic of Classic Who. And I actually have, I believe it to be this one, on a Doctor Who jumper, which is right here. So this jumper here, I've been speaking to people, and apparently it's from Peril of the Daleks, so it might not be from Genesis of the Daleks, but this jumper, as you can see, Dalek in London, I absolutely love wearing it, and it is one of my favourite jumpers to wear in the winter, and I like to believe it is one of these Daleks which I have got in figure form on here. So the next one in this set is the Supreme Dalek. Now this is it. It's black and gold, and as you guys know, if you've been long subscribers to the channel, I actually managed to pick this up in the 3.75 inch wave as well back a few months ago in a mystery box. Now these figures I'm actually showing you I found at a market store in the UK, and the person wanted £5 per Dalek figure. I ended up talking him down because I was buying all 9 of them, which they were there, and I got them for less than £5 a Dalek, and I didn't actually know that they were the collector sets back then. The only ones I knew were out of a collector set were the sound effects Daleks that we'll get onto, but I just thought they're Daleks, they're from Doctor Who, they look cool, obviously they're going to be from classic era, I want them. So the last one that we have got, which actually was also released in the B&M History of the Dalek set 1, I believe, is just the standard drone Dalek. Now this one right here, it's got the nice blue hemispheres and it absolutely looks glorious. Now when you've got all 3 of these next to each other on a shelf, they look absolutely beautiful. I love these figures and this set that I have got, and I was just lucky enough to find it all in one place, as well as another History of the Dalek set. So the second set that I managed to pick up was Dalek Collector set 2. And it looks a little something like this. So this is it. This is Dalek Collector set 2. You have the Supreme Dalek and I can't remember what these two are called, so if you do know, put it back in the comments below. Polarity Products. I'm looking at you because I know you know a lot about Classic Who, and I know you're always in the comment section, so please, if you know what these two Daleks are, you'll get a close look at them in a minute, but please put it down in the comment section below to give me a little bit of a classic education. So the first one I've got is the Supreme Dalek. Now this is the gold and black. I absolutely love this because it's unique. So I've never seen this before, the gold and black coloured Dalek. Obviously, when I start watching Classic Who, I probably will have a better understanding. But one thing that amazed me is on the figure, as you can see, the laser arm, the exterminator, the phaser, as we did say, is actually gold. And I noticed as well on the others, like, it matches the colour of the body of the Dalek. Now, in modern Who, obviously, it's just silver. So that kind of threw me to start off with. But the second figure in this, which I'm going to give you a close-up, I actually don't know which one this is, but I know it's in the wave. I'm guessing it's not a standard drone, it's different to a drone, because it's got the black parts on and the silvers with the blue hemispheres. The phaser is actually silver. It's got a disc on the back. It's got the black head. It's got the standard eye stalk, as you can well see. So I don't know what. Obviously, it's a Dalek figure. I can see that a mile off, but I don't know what Dalek this actually was. And obviously, like, the phaser arm is a bit loose, so I need to open it up and fix that. But I'm glad I got this, and this was for less than £5 as well off the market. And the last one, once again, if you know what this is, please put it in the comments, is another Dalek, and I believe it to be a standard drone. However, it has got the black hemisphere, as you can see right there. So it looks very similar to the standard drone, like this, with the same colour hemispheres. It's just got the very different colour of the head. So if you guys know about it, oh, and it's also got the slats painted around, but that might be a production error. But if you do know anything about this, please drop it in the comments and give me a classic education of classical Daleks. So that's the two sets which I had managed to pick up, and I did pick them all up loose. But there's three other Daleks. One I picked up online as part of a bundle, and two which I picked up from the person on the market stall. And I believe two of them are sound effects and one is just standard. And the one which is standard, I believe, came with a Doctor from a Toys R Us exclusive years ago. But let's have a look at them and get into it. So the first one I'm picking up, this is actually a Genesis of the Dalek again, Dalek. This is a Genesis of the Dalek. Now, it looks a lot darker on the screen, unfortunately. Let's see if I can sort this out. There we go, that's a lot better. So, the Genesis of the Dalek, there's a few skulls here and there, and I picked this up online as part of the Dalek bundle. Never unboxed it on the channel because it was just before I decided to start the channel with Doctor Who content, that is. And I'm extremely glad that I have this Dalek because it also partners up with Genesis. Also partners up really nicely with the other Genesis Dalek on display, and it looks like I decided to get a little bit of an arm build. The next one I've got now, this is actually a sound effects Dalek. As you can see, there's a button that pushes in here on the hemisphere, and you can probably hear it. But unfortunately, I haven't got the cover on the bottom and the batteries aren't in there. So it's, I don't know what Dolly this is once again. If you know in the comments below, please let me know, give me a bit of an education. I am going to try and find this. Originally it was, yeah, it's a Dolly, it's cool, I'll get it on display, I want it. And that's what I did. And originally, when I was in a different room to this one, I had a larger wardrobe, and it was the Daleks from this side all the way up. So every Dalek figure I had was on there, including the Paradigm Daleks. I believe it stopped after Ironside. When I got to the Ironside figure, I stopped because I didn't have any of the newer ones. And the Crucible Dalek obviously was missing. A few Daleks were missing out of it, but it went from the classic all the way up to the modern. And obviously it was a larger wardrobe. And I had them all on display and was happy with them. And I don't know what this one is. Looks the same as I don't know a few there. But it was a perfect display piece and I absolutely loved it. So the final classic Dalek which I have is this one. Now this one once again is a sound effects Dalek, as you can see with this button here. Now I could actually put the bottom part in, I don't think you can see it on camera. I could actually put the batteries in because I have the bottom to test it, and it's been that long since I have tested it. I probably should, but I think this is a different Dalek to the standard Dalek drum because obviously the disc at the back, the higher bumper here. So if you know what Dalek this is, please tell me. This is the one I believe it is on my jumper, because if you look, let's see if I can do it this way. If you look, it has got a bigger base at the bottom on this one, and it's got a bigger base, and they do look quite similar, these two. So I believe it to be this figure on this jumper from pair of the Daleks, but then again I could be completely incorrect and be talking out my rear. But that's the Dalek I think this is, and I'm really glad with this Dalek because I absolutely love it and think it should be this one. But once again, I don't know it. If you know it, put it in the comments below. I will thank you, and that will give me a classic education. Now, that is it for my classic Dalek collection. Unfortunately, I don't have many. I have 9 on hand, and I believe I have 10 in storage, or 11, but I've already showed you those. I do like Daleks, but unfortunately I've not got them all. The one Dalek which I really am looking out for is the Dalek set which came off B&M with Ace, and it's this one. And if I can, I will also get the Davros set here. But obviously, I didn't get them when they were released, and now they're selling for a lot of money online. So if I ever see them online as a cheap rate, I probably will pick them up in the future. But that is it for this week's content. So like, comment, subscribe, because there will be some more interesting videos coming up in the next few months. I'm not going to say weeks, because I can't 100% guarantee that. But if you like, comment, subscribe, there will be more videos coming. There was definitely one coming next week as well. And I will see you for more content next week.